This is Sports Jawn. I'm Ryan Wolfson. In today's episode or segment, we'll be talking about the players that you should pick up and add to your fantasy football rosters that are owned in less than 66% of leagues or less. Now, there are players that I won't be talking about today that, they are under 66%, but I've talked about them in previous episodes. So if you want, you can check out my previous episodes to see who those players I'm talking about. So the players that I want to talk about today, there is 4 players. So let me just get right into it. Tight end, Cade Otton, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The last 4 weeks, he's averaging 5 catches for 59 yards. He's coming off a bye. And until Chris Godwin comes back, he should probably be their second player in the passing game option behind Emeka Egbuka. At a position that's kind of hard to find reliability, he is kind of reliable. He hasn't seen the end zone yet. And last year, he was a top 12 tight end. So there is some there as well. I just did that word 3 times. Next player I want to talk about is a wide receiver, Alex Pierce from the Indianapolis Colts. He's the third passing option behind Michael Pittman and Tyler Warren on an elite offense. He's had 67 or more yards in 5 of the 7 games this season, and he has double-digit points in 2 of the last 3 games. He had 7 touchdowns last year. He has none this year. So you should expect that he probably will get some touchdowns as we're going through the rest of the season. And 7 is not that a lot of touchdowns, but let's just say he gets 6. We're at week 9. That means he'll basically almost average a touchdown a game the rest of the season. The next 2 players I want to talk about are running backs. One has high upside. One has, a low floor. The one that has high upside is Kyle Monangai from the Chicago Bears. He's a rookie and he's backing up DeAndre Swift. Swift didn't play this past week, but 3 of the other 7 games, Monangai saw a 40% snap share. With Swift being hurt this past week, he saw a 75% snap share, which he had 3 catches on 5 targets for 22 yards and 26 carries for 176 yards. Head coach Ben Johnson prefers to have 2 running backs versus just a workhorse every down running back. He did that with Gibbs and Montgomery in Detroit, and he might do that again when Swift comes back with Swift and Monangai. I don't think Monangai will totally disappear once Swift comes back, since he's had 15-plus fantasy points now in 2 of the last 3 games, in which he's eclipsed 80-plus rushing yards in those games. But I do still think he is the backup to Swift, but on an offense that should be scoring a lot of points, and he does have upside with Swift's injury history. I think that's a really good snag to grab. And then the last one is Kareem Hunt, Kansas City Chiefs. He's the running back that you want to have on the Chiefs. He's their goal line running back, even when Pacheco did play. Pacheco was out this past week. So far, Kareem Hunt has 7 touchdowns in 9 games and 4 double-digit games in 9 games in fantasy this season. The Chiefs are a pass-heavy team, and unlike previous years, they're not up a lot, so they won't be leaning on the run a lot. So since none of their running backs are elite or are great pass catchers, the one running back you do want to have on the Chiefs is Kareem Hunt, and hope that he maybe falls in the end zone for you. I am Ryan Wolfson. This is the Sports Jawn. Hopefully this helps you out with your players that you want to pick up for your fantasy football roster.